Poland is a country located in the very heart of Europe, possessing a unique charm with its deep history, rich cultural heritage, modern cities, and natural beauty. Looking at the map, it offers great diversity, stretching from its northern doors opening to the Baltic Sea, down to the peaks of the Tatra Mountains in the south. Neighboring Germany, the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Ukraine, Belarus, Lithuania, and Russia's Kaliningrad region. Poland is a unique blend influenced by both Western and Eastern European cultures due to its geographical position. When you first step into Poland, what welcomes you is not only its architecture or city layout, but also the hospitality and warmth of its people. As you walk the streets or sit in a cafe sipping your coffee, you hear the everyday conversations, laughter, and sometimes discussions about national affairs from the Poles at the next table. The language may sound harsh at first, but once you notice the melody between the words, Polish begins to seem as colorful as the country itself. Polish cities are places where history and modernity blend flawlessly. The capital, Warsaw, almost completely destroyed during World War II, was rebuilt and today represents both past and future, with its skyscrapers, modern shopping centers, and historic squares. On the other hand, Krakow is like a living history museum, with its medieval architecture, Gothic churches, cobblestone streets, and art galleries. Cities on the Baltic coast, such as Gdansk, reflect traces of maritime trade, harbor atmosphere, and Northern European influences with their colorful facades. To understand the general atmosphere of Poland, the seasons must also be considered. In winter, snow brings a peaceful silence over the cities. In summer, the long days fill squares, parks, and festivals with life. In spring, blooming flowers, especially in historic areas like Krakow's Planty Park, offer postcard-perfect views. In autumn, the trees dressed in countless shades of red, yellow, and orange turn the country into a fairy tale land. One important detail noticed by first-time visitors is the orderly and clean urban life. Public transportation is well organized, with train and bus lines weaving the city and country like a network. Walking or cycling is very common, and bike lanes are quite developed, especially in cities like Wrocław and Poznań. Moreover, green spaces in cities play an important role in the social life of the people. Cuisine is an inseparable part of the Polish experience. From your very first day, when you try local flavors like pierogi, Polish dumplings, żurek, sour soup, and bigos, cabbage and meat stew, you feel the richness of the country's cuisine. Polish food is influenced by Slavic, German, and Jewish culinary traditions. Additionally, desserts such as sernik, Polish cheesecake, and pączki, Polish donuts, are a must-try. Another impression from Poland is that its people are devoted to traditions yet embrace modern life. Especially the younger generation is quite proficient in English and interacts with international cultures. Meanwhile, the older generation carefully preserves deep-rooted traditions, religious holidays, family gatherings, and local festivals. This balance preserves the cultural fabric of the country while keeping it open to the future. Poland's historical background is one of the most important factors shaping its atmosphere. The devastating impacts of World War II, Nazi occupation, communist rule during the Soviet era, and the transition to democracy in 1989 have left deep marks on the collective memory. Today, this past lives on in museums, monuments, artworks, and the identity of the people. Places like the Warsaw Uprising Museum, Auschwitz-Birkenau concentration camp, and Krakow's old Jewish district Kazimierz are significant for visitors wishing to witness the country's history. Poland is also experiencing modernization and economic development as a member of the European Union. Investments funded by the EU are evident in many areas, from urban infrastructure to educational projects. This raises the country's living standards and contributes to increased tourism and foreign investment. Finally, perhaps the strongest feeling one gets upon stepping into Poland is the spirit of the country. Both historical pains and cultural riches Modern advancements and traditional values make Poland much more than an ordinary European nation. It is a country that proudly carries the weight of its past, looks to the future with hope, and welcomes its guests with a sincere smile. Nightlife and social life. Poland's nightlife is a vibrant and colorful world where modern urban entertainment blends seamlessly with traditional social gathering culture. The country's major cities, especially Warsaw, Krakow, Gdańsk, Wrocław, and Poznań, are known for their bars, clubs, restaurants, and cultural events that stay lively until the early hours. However, social life in Poland is not limited to nightclubs. Cafes, art galleries, theaters, and outdoor events are also important parts of this dynamic lifestyle. Starting with Warsaw, the capital boasts an energetic atmosphere fueled by its young population and international community. Nightclubs in Warsaw offer a wide range of music styles, from electronic music to live jazz performances. Mazowiecka Street in particular is famous for its concentration of nightclubs. Dance parties that last until dawn are a must experience for both tourists and locals. Yet, Warsaw also has elegant cocktail bars and traditional Polish pubs that attract significant attention. Krakow, one of Poland's most touristic cities, has a different identity in nightlife. Around the historic Old Town Square, numerous bars, pubs, and clubs line the narrow streets. Compared to Warsaw, Krakow's nightlife feels more intimate and culturally rich. Venues with live music, basement jazz bars, and traditional vodka bars reflect the spirit of the city. Polish vodka is especially popular among locals and tourists alike during nighttime outings. Thanks to its location on the Baltic Sea, Gdańsk stands out with its open-air parties, beach events, and seaside bars during the summer months. While the nightlife here is more lively in the summer season, cultural and artistic social life continues year-round. Theater performances, concerts, and art festivals brighten up the evenings of Gdańsk's residents. Another essential element of Poland's nightlife is the pub culture. Similar to the tradition in the UK, pubs serve as places to gather with friends, chat, and enjoy beer or vodka. Polish beers have gained worldwide recognition, typically featuring light but aromatic flavors in local brews. As important as nightlife is the cafe culture. Poles enjoy taking coffee breaks during the day and meeting friends in cafes, especially in cities like Krakow and Wrocław. Nostalgic cafes housed in historic buildings offer ideal spots for socializing both day and evening. Festivals hold a special place in Poland's social life. Outdoor concerts, film screenings, theater festivals, and food markets held in summer bring people together. Examples include Wianki, Summer Solstice Festival, the Opener Festival, Music Festival, and the Krakow Film Festival. In university towns such as Poznań and Lublin, the social energy created by young people further livens the nightlife. Student bars are known for affordable drinks and friendly atmospheres. Even on weekdays, bars and cafes in these cities are often full. Social life in Poland is active not only in city centers, but also in small towns and villages. Locals maintain their social ties through village festivals, weddings, and special celebrations. Traditional music is played, folk dances are performed, and plenty of homemade food is served at these events. When combined with Poland's hospitable culture, nightlife and social life offer unforgettable experiences for visitors. Foreigners are usually warmly welcomed and can easily make friends. Since a large portion of the young population speaks English, integrating into social settings is quite comfortable for outsiders. Moreover, Poland's nightlife is generally safe. Walking around city centers late at night is usually not a problem. However, it is advisable to stay cautious of minor thefts, especially in tourist areas of big cities. In conclusion, Poland's nightlife and social life provide an experience that is both entertaining and culturally rich. Whether you want to dance until dawn, chat with friends in a cafe, or attend a theater performance, Poland offers options to suit every taste. Economy and contemporary Poland. Poland has undergone one of Europe's most remarkable economic transformations over the past 30 years. After transitioning from a socialist planned economy to a free market system in 1989, The country quickly strengthened its economic stability and accelerated growth with its accession to the European Union. Today, Poland not only boasts the largest economy in Central and Eastern Europe, but also stands out for its steady growth performance across Europe. The backbone of the economy lies in its diversified industrial structure and robust agricultural sector. Poland's industrial production covers sectors such as automotive, machinery, chemicals, electronics, furniture, and food processing. Major automotive companies like Volkswagen, Fiat, and Opel operate production facilities in the country, while strong domestic firms also maintain a significant market presence. Cities like Katowice and Łódź are notable industrial centers. Agriculture remains one of the traditional pillars of Poland's economy. The country is among Europe's leading producers of grains, potatoes, sugar beets, and dairy products. Poland is also ranked among the top global producers of apples. In rural areas, farming continues to be an important source of livelihood and contributes to national food security. Poland's accession to the European Union in 2004 profoundly changed the country's economic landscape. Thanks to EU funds, infrastructure projects developed rapidly, with highways, railways, and airports being modernized. This process provided a strong boost both to business and tourism sectors. The service sector has shown growth particularly in finance, tourism, education, and information technology. In recent years, Poland has become an important hub for outsourcing and IT services. Cities like Krakow, Warsaw, and Wrocław host technology and customer service centers of global companies. One of the most notable features of Poland's economy is that it was the only European country to emerge from the 2008 global economic crisis with growth. This success is attributed to both a strong domestic market and prudent fiscal policies. Tourism also plays a significant role in the current economy. Millions of tourists visit Poland every year to explore its historic cities, natural beauty, and cultural riches. Krakow's historic center, Auschwitz-Birkenau camp, the Tatra Mountains, and the Baltic coast are among the most popular destinations. However, the Polish economy faces certain challenges. These include labor migration, an aging population, energy dependency, and environmental issues. Particularly, the migration of young and skilled workers to Western Europe creates gaps in the local labor market. Regarding energy, Poland remains heavily dependent on coal. This poses pressure on the country in terms of environmental sustainability and the EU's green energy goals. The government is investing in renewable energy projects such as solar and wind power to increase their share. Poland's current political economic strategy is based on maintaining strong relations with the EU while protecting national interests. In recent years, the country has increased infrastructure investments, strengthening its logistics and transportation network. This has turned Poland into an important trade and transit corridor in Europe. The retail sector is also well developed. Both international brands and local retail chains hold significant market shares. E-commerce has rapidly grown following the pandemic, supported by the young population's internet habits. In conclusion, Poland today has a dynamic, diversified, and resilient economy. Thanks to its EU membership, strategic location, and entrepreneurial workforce, the country is poised to maintain its regional leadership in the coming years. However, progress is needed in areas such as transitioning to renewable energy, increasing investments in education, and balancing labor migration to ensure sustainable growth. Poland holds an important place both in Europe and the world, with its deep-rooted history, rich culture, strong economy, and strategic location. In today's journey, we have many aspects of Poland, from its past to its future, and from its to its economy. I hope this video has sparked curiosity about Poland and inspired a desire to get to know it better. Thank you for watching, and see you on that discovery journey.